And we're starting with this at 11, redirecting the blame in a deadly DUI crash.
The victim's family says the bartenders who served the driver are partly to blame.
It was absolutely preventable. There's no question that this death could have been avoided.
The legal battle to bring justice in Paul Wooten's death.
You're watching Fox 13, and the 11 o'clock news starts now.
A year after a Polk County man was killed by a drunk driver, the victim's brother is suing 2 bars that he says served that driver alcohol in the moments before the crash. Fox 13's Haley Hines is in Mulberry this evening with why that man's attorney says those bars are responsible.
A year later, a memorial stands at the Mulberry intersection where Paul Wooten Jr. was hit and killed. The attorney representing his brother says Paul's death could have been prevented if bartenders hadn't knowingly overserved the driver who hit him. Victor Velasquez drives past Paul Wooten's memorial every single day.
When his daughter Bailey comes out here, we bring the pups out.
Though the pictures are faded, it's a reminder of a devoted father, a fisherman, and a Gators fan.
Always laughing for any reason.
Whose life was taken in an instant.
The collision essentially is what woke me up.
November 6, 2015, the Polk County Sheriff's Office says Wooten was riding his motorcycle on Bailey Road in Mulberry when John Stone rear-ended him with his pickup truck. Wooten died on impact. Stone kept going. He was arrested 2 days later for leaving the scene of a crash and tampering with evidence.
All the family members have lost somebody that they loved and treasured very much.
Now, Corey Wooten, Paul's brother, is suing both the American Legion and XYZ Liquors in Mulberry, which has since been turned into another business, for their roles the night of the crash. According to the lawsuit, both businesses knowingly and willfully sold alcohol to Stone, a person habitually addicted to the use of alcoholic beverages. His attorney, Mark Sessums, says that's a violation of Florida's Dram Shop Act.
You have to prove that they knew that he was a drunk, that they served him knowing he was a drunk, and that he left drunk.
Sessums said bartenders at XYZ said Stone had 5 drinks before he left. The owner of XYZ did not return our call. The assistant bar manager at the American Legion told us Stone wasn't drinking there the night of the crash and hasn't been there in 3 years.
And they knew this individual at XYZ had a problem with alcohol. Those are the people that you don't serve. And when you do serve them, you've got liability.
Any money awarded in the civil suit would go toward Wooten's 2 young children, as well as his medical and funeral expenses.
It was absolutely preventable. There's no question that this death could have been avoided if John Anthony Stone wasn't drunk on that particular night.
From here, Sessions says he needs to investigate whether Stone was in fact at the American Legion the night of the crash or if he was at another bar prior to XYZ. Jury selection for Stone's criminal case begins November 28th. Reporting in Mulberry, Haley Hines, Fox 13 News.